Hi there, and welcome to another episode in my reflections of the story and the life of Jesus. And in today's video, we're going to look at the empathy that Jesus has towards us, because he understands, he knows, he's been through so much, and he understands what we go through. And so we see that John has been arrested by Herod, and that Herod didn't want to kill John because the people saw him as a prophet, but John was speaking against this wrong marriage that Herod had, and the daughter of this lady pleased Herod so much that Herod gave in and said, "Hey, whatever you want, I will do for you." And she asked that John would be killed and beheaded for her mom, as a sense of retribution. And Herod reluctantly does it because, you see, he's got an image to uphold. And when Jesus hears the news of John's passing, it tells us that he went off to a solitary place. Why do we go to solitary places after we've lost someone that is so dear to us, lost someone who was so close to us? We go to solitary places to grieve. And I believe that Jesus went there because he was so deeply hurt, so deeply grieving the loss of a friend, the loss of someone so close. And Jesus connects with our grief. Jesus knows what it's like to grieve. Jesus knows what it's like to lose someone that is close to him. He understands our loss. He understands our pain. He understands our grieving. But you see, Jesus also knew what was the ultimate outcome of all of this. And so it says that as Jesus was in that solitary place, as he was there, as he was grieving, he saw a large crowd of people that gathered, because he climbed onto a boat and he went to another side. But the people were attracted and drawn to Jesus because Jesus was meeting their needs. Jesus was unlike anyone they had ever met. And so they gathered all around him. And Jesus looked at them, and I love again what it says, that Jesus had compassion on them. I'm so glad that Jesus has compassion. See, even in the midst of his grief, he knew that there was a greater purpose for his coming, and so he was able to minister in and through his grief. And it says that he was there and he healed them all. He taught them for hours, and he even fed them on a schoolboy's lunch. He fed thousands of people when they had no food, but a schoolboy brought a few loaves of bread and a few small fish, and it says that they fed a multitude. I just love that. And my reflection on this story is that Jesus knows what you're going through. He knows the battles that we have in life because he's felt those. He's felt the pain. I believe that Jesus grieves when we grieve. I believe that he is saddened by the things that often go on in this world. But even in the midst of our sadness, even in the midst of our pain, he sees us and he wants to minister to us. He wants us to be connected to him. He wants to feed us. He wants to heal us. He wants to provide for us, no matter the obstacles, because Jesus does the miraculous. And even in that, we have a God that knows our weakness and loves us anyway. And that is my reflection on today. But I would like to take it a step further, that even in the midst of our grief, in the midst of our loss, in the midst of what we think we should have and we don't have, let's connect with the heart of God, and let's see the needs that are around us. Let's have compassion on the people around us, and let's connect the life-giving source of heaven to their lives. Well, if you're tracking along in the scriptures with us, I would really love to hear your reflections. What stands out to you in the scriptures in this story of Jesus? You can let me know in the comments section below. God bless you, and I'll see you again in the next video.